Right there, this is Tainted Summer, and this is Final Fantasy VII. Pretty sure this is calm. This is calm! Cool, okay. So I don't want to pop into what I know is a gigantic flashback just yet. I want to have a wee look around. So this is calm. I wonder if everyone's there already. Let's hurry over to the end. Not just now yet, Aerith. Let's go, Cloud. In a minute, Aerith. Oh, come on, listen to me. Got anything interesting to say? Okay. Let's pop along. I mean, if we can go upstairs, we're gonna go upstairs. Mako Energy's made things a lot more convenient, but a lot of the planet's animals and plants have been disappearing at a rapid rate. I think the old life was better. Do you think so? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, sure, I'm right. You think so, don't you? Sure, love. I mean, I'm really just trying to make sure I don't miss anything here. Okay, so... Oh, hang on. I see a chest over there. Can I look in the chest? No, I don't think so. Alright. Oh, another. Cool. Thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient, thanks to Shinra, don't you think? You're full of it. Well, I'd hate to think what life would be like without Mako Energy. You may have to find out, love. We've all been there. Okay, let's try the next one. Did you say you came from Edgar? I used to live there too, but I heard they got lots of trouble lately. Puppy! Can I pet the dog? Can I not pet the dog? Okay. Oh, another ether. I do feel sort of bad raiding all these people's houses. I feel kind of mean. Third house. Right, mate. There's this suspicious looking man in a black cloak. He was carrying a mean looking sword. Hello, Sephiroth. Why doesn't anyone believe me? I'm so lonely. That's so sad. Is there anything in here that we should be looking for? No. Definitely feels like something's gonna be up here though. Peacemaker. I don't know what that is. But sure. Okay. Kind of seems like it's important, so I'll keep it. My older brother's so stupid. He's so embarrassing. Could just puke. We've all been there, love. Can we do anything here? No. What about here? God source. I don't know what that is, but cool. Does seem a wee bit weird for me that I can do this though. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a soldier. That's why I'm training so hard now. That's quite depressing, mate. There's another house down here, isn't there? Yeah. Is it true that Shinra makes monsters? It's true. Yeah, well, either way, as long as we use the reactors, we can't stand up to Shinra. Well, you gotta be willing to take some chances, love. That's how these things go. Maybe we can go upstairs. Seems like we can. The world's at peace, all's well. If you say so, mate. Anything here? No? Is there a door? There's a door. There we go. Got an other. That's nice. Talk to some people. The famous floating city, Medgar. Just once I'd love to see it in person. I heard President Shinra was killed and his son Rufus, the new president, was badly hurt. Hey, I bet that's news to you. I don't care. Don't care. If you're going to travel, you better keep an eye on what Shinra's doing. I mean, he's not wrong, mate. My old man was a miner, but he couldn't go to work after the monsters started appearing in the mithril mines. Now all he does is sit around at the bar and get drunk. Can we go in here? Oh, it's a bar. You okay? It seems there was this group called Avalanche running around, but I guess Soldier finally wiped them out. Rude. I mean, it's rude, not rude. Me, I used to work in a mine down south called Mithril Mines, but a while back monsters started appearing. After that, business went to pot and now I spend all my days here drinking. I heard terrorists bombed a Midgar reactor. There have been a lot of dangerous accidents lately. I hate it, I just hate it. Okay, sorry. We can pop up here, see if there's anything interesting. This is the item store, okay. Can we buy some stuff? We have 2 tents. I think we'll be alright. Okay, there's nothing I really want to get rid of here. That's fine. Should have checked that chest. I'll do it in a bit. This is the material store. Okay. Is there anything here I can grab? Nothing I really need now. What about you, mate? Weapon store. Okay, is there anything good here? Mithril saber. Oh, here we go. Yep, I would like one of them, please. And that. And that. Eric's fine with that. We could use another mithril armlet, I think. Okay, that's all good. Can I go and sort all that out? No, not really. But I'll do it whenever I meet up with the rest of them. Suppose there's anything else I can do down here? Nope. Fair enough. I heard that the natural resources near the reactors are being sucked dry. We're better off with Mako energy. Yikes. Tourists, huh? Here are a few things you should know that will come in handy when you start to travel around the world. Tell me. Then let me explain how to use the world map. No, I already know how to do that, I think. Okay, so you can't dash, alright. Okay. No, that's all. We're good. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm gonna go and well, I guess I don't really have a choice then, do I? Unless there's a way for me to save here. Your party's waiting for you on the second floor. Cloud, you're late? Well, I was busy. Yo man, you're late. I was busy. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now, so let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me, and hardly ever talked about himself. Hello, Tief. I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other. Until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. It sure is raining hard. I can't wait to see this flashback in remake form. It haunts my dreams. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. That's gonna come back. Everything okay? Hey, settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You gonna brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldiers to be like you, but by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up when there's a big mission, kind of my way of proving myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Oh, you can practically feel him just thinking, I am so old in comparison. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures, then we'll localize the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sirs. Something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. That's a big flippin' dragon is what that is. I mean, look at Cloud's HP in comparison to Sephiroth's. And he's down for the count. And Sephiroth revives him. It just does nothing to him. He can't even hit him properly. Poor baby Cloud. And down he goes. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He is far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So where do you come in? Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. Tifa button in again. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I would know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father... It's the fact that he laughs that gets me. This makes me think he does in fact know who his father is. And it's terrible. Like, relatable, dude. We understand. We understand. What does it matter? Alright, let's go. Being on watch is so boring. You want to do what we always do. Just sit tight at your job, isn't it? Shall we practice? Practice? Oh, you mean practice my pose? Do members of Soldier always have to worry about what others think? How did it go? Was it like this? Good job. I really don't want to be in Soldier. Fair enough, mate. Psst, you keep wandering around out here and you'll get in trouble. Alright. The Mako smells pretty bad here. Well, do we want to go ahead then, mate? Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember, Genova. That was the damn headless spook in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, can you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. What is it? Soldiers, a den of monsters. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure to get to sleep early. Maybe you should take your own advice, mate. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. Is that Tifa's dad? I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. No, it's not. I want a snapshot of Sephiroth and the monster. Get back in the house, it's dangerous. Alright, fathead. Hey, this guy's a real... Are you Cloud? Really? So that's how it is? That's an interesting one. Gosh, Cloud, you've grown up to be such a nice looking lad. Go home. You fathead, you're just his assistant. I'm so nervous. Well, you never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? That's true, mate. Can we actually go into these places? Hey, aren't you... Ow. Have I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This don't matter, so get on with it. Okay. That's interesting in its own way. This is my house. This has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, wait, I want to hear. Me too. It's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? Alright. I don't know if I'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman, hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she seemed fine. Yes? Cloud? Oh, this is gonna break my heart. Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come, let me get a look at you. Mm-hmm. You look so handsome. So this is a soldier uniform. Mom, my, how you've grown. I bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Really? Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know Cloud? Oh my goodness, those whiteouts are hurting my eyes. Isn't that right? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. Is there anywhere else we can go into? Is this... Cloud? Did you go in my house? Yeah. I don't remember. I have a feeling there's something I'm supposed to do here. It's Tifa's dad's room. Oh, Tifa's piano. Cloud, did you go into my room? Yes. Received the orthopedic underwear. Yeah, I remembered that. Clyde, it's true. Clyde, we're talking about something really important here. Yeah. Anything here? What about... Did you play my piano? Yeah, I jammed on it. Now how does this go? I definitely forgot. I don't know if I'm actually going to do this right. So, I may do this horribly. I think that's quite enough of that. I think that's all you can really get from this. But sure. I'm in the wrong place. Sorry, love. Is Shinra here to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? You're Zangan. I travel the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Is he wearing a cape? Did you say Tifa? Tifa has good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. I think he is wearing a cape. Can I pop back here and look at things? Not really, no. Fair enough. We'll head on upstairs then. What are you looking at? This scenery, I feel like I know this place. That's interesting. I wasn't sure whether or not... See, there's something interesting about this because you find out later that he did grow up not too far from here, and it does make me wonder how long he was actually here. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. That'll be Tifa. I think they'd let me take a picture. Once the guy gets here, we'll be heading out. Tifa's father, listen to me, Sephiroth, in case something happens. Trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier here with me. I'm Tifa, nice to meet you. Tifa, you're the guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous, I can't get you involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take 1 picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? Jeez. Great, thank you. I'll give each one of you a copy once it's developed. Ooh, a Mako reactor was built on Mount Nibel. The cold mountain air of Mount Nibel was the same. Nibel? Nibel? Nibel, probably. It gets harder from here, follow me. Okay. And Sephiroth just takes him out with 1 blow. Yeah, I don't know why you're spinning that sword, mate. You didn't do anything. The bridge. Oops. Eek. Everyone seems to be alright. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, 1 person seems to be missing. It may sound cruel, but with no time to search for him, we can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. Oh, okay, I guess I'm doing that then. What's this? A mysteriously covered cave. It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna leave them to you, Sephiroth, because what's the point otherwise, honestly? Yep, down I go. I love the way his hair goes, honestly. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't be going up that way. Should we go up this way? Pretty. Don't actually know where I'm going, but sure. And what's this? A Mako fountain, a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, the fountain will dry up too. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, What is it? By the way, why is it when you use materia, you can also use magic? You were in Soldier and you don't even know that? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up the magic, or so they say. Magic, a mysterious power. I'm kind of with Sephiroth on laughing here. Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo of Shinra. An inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes. A Mako fountain, so this is where the knowledge of the ancients is. I have some theories about that, but I don't really want to get into it just yet. I will talk more about it later, I think, if I remember. Look at the size of these reactors. We finally made it. We sure took the long way though. Chifa, you wait here. I'm going inside too, I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Man, I'm with you, Tifa. Better take real good care of me then. This looks familiar. What am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. Listen, mate, you're gonna have to wait on him. He's got tiny wee legs. I mean, as someone who also has tiny wee legs, I relate. Oh, this sounds familiar. This is Genova, right? It won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Why did it break? Is he pulling himself up to look inside? How big are they if he's can't get in there? Now I see. Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes Mako energy. That is, when it's working correctly. Now what it does... Now what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Oh yeah, it becomes materia. Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. How? I'm trying, mate. I'm tiny. A Mako monster. A Machanoid. What is that? Normal members of soldiers are humans that have been sharded with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly, and it's Hojo of Shinra who's produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Hey Sephiroth? No? Was I? Was I created this way too? Am I the same as all these monsters? Sephiroth. You saw it, all of them were humans. Human? No way. Ever since I was small, I felt like I was different from others. Special in some way, but not like this. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Damn Shinra, the more I hear, the more I hate him. Who would have ever thought that the Mako Hat reactor held such a secret? But that would explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud, don't you think so, Barrett? Why are you talking to me? I could save the game and rest, but... Keep talking, let's just keep going. We started this, we'll keep going. Humph, poking his damn nose in where it don't belong. Cloud, why don't you finish that story? Phew. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confirmed to him. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. And then all of a sudden, he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Okay. I think it's down this way. Down there? Down here? Oh, there we go. I'm actually really amazed that I remembered that. But, the Nibelheim Manor really does stick with you. I mean, look at all those chains and rags and masks and stuff. It certainly gets to you, doesn't it? Look, a room with coffins. I wonder what that is. And apparently dead organisms found 2,000 years ago. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gass named that organism Genova. Genova confirmed to be an ancient. The Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? I've just suddenly drawn that comparison now, which it seems daft to only do this now, but yeah, that's exactly what happened with Angio. Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Let me be alone. Okay. Well, what else do you want me to do, mate? There's not a whole lot I can do. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. Okay. Is that an arboretum? Cool. What's Sephiroth doing? The Shinra showed up to eliminate any information that could be embarrassing to the company. You pick up on these things when you travel as much as I do. Until we know there's no danger, we're not moving. Hello. That's a worrying development. Guess we'll go see Sephiroth. Hey dude, are you okay? Sephiroth seems different. Oh, here we go. Are those Hellmasker masks? Or skulls, maybe? Oh, here we go. Sephiroth's gone off the deep end. Alright, mate. Where are you? In the library. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor. You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was the Interrant race. They would migrate in, settle on a planet, and move on. At the end of their long, hard journey, it was said that they would find the Promised Land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors, Sephiroth. A long time ago, a disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra, and after that your ancestors continue to multiply. Now all that's left with the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gass, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How did he? Sephiroth? Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. That's not going to end well, mate. My goodness, it really does take a lot of time to go up these staircases. Everybody's gone. And everything's on fire. That's not good. Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. I'll check this house, you check that one over there. Oh no. Terrible. He's not wrong. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. And here is the iconic image. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Papa. Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako Reactor, Shinra. I hate them all. I love the fact that she takes a sword. It gets me every time. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open this door. How could you do that to Papa and the townspeople? And down she goes. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. It's time. It's time. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth, my family, my hometown, how could you do this to them? With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you, so don't worry. What about my sadness, my family, friends, the sadness of having my hometown taken away from me? It's the same as your sadness. My sadness, what do I have to be saddened about? I am the chosen one. I've been chosen as the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute. There's no more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official record states Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra owns the newspaper, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and live. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too? A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn, none of this makes sense. I'm going. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Wait a sec. Cloud, what's wrong? You're just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads for the Promised Land. I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get to no Promised Land. If they do, then we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Is that all? Oh, brother. Fine, that's good enough. Oh, brother. Cloud. How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The ancient Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Can we, go back up and, like, stay the night or something? No? Yo, Cloud here. Received PHS. Okay. Basically, it's a mobile phone. Alright then, we're already here. I do in fact want to stay. Just to get everyone's business right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. This has been a very, very long part, but hopefully this was fun for you. It was certainly fun for me. And I will catch you in the next one.